Hey guys, this is Kevin, and this is the Galaxy A54. Flagship phones have all these bells and whistles that most people don't need. They just want a great phone at a low price. With the A54, Samsung reduced the cost by cutting some corners, but is it still a good phone? Let's find out. So I'm going to start off with the unboxing. It comes in this white box and the picture of the A54 fills up most of the top cover. This is what Samsung should have done with the S23 lineup. I'll cut these two seals with my trusty jerry rig knife. And here's the phone, but I'll get back to it later. Under the top cover we have some accessories, or lack of accessories. There's the usual SIM ejector tool, documents, and a USB-C to USB-C cable. No power brick. Here's the phone, and I got it in Awesome Graphite. That's the actual color name. There's also Awesome Violet, and if you live outside the US, Awesome Lime and Awesome White. And this phone retails for $450. I'll leave a link to this in the description box below. Okay, the phone feels pretty premium for a mid-range phone. There's Gorilla Glass 5 on the front and back. It's a glossy back, none of that plastic or glass stick material. The only downside is the plastic frame. Other phones in this price range have aluminum sides. It doesn't feel as nice, but at least it's matte. I thought it'd make the phone lighter, but it's just slightly lighter than the glass and aluminum OnePlus 11. 202 grams versus 208 grams. Most people slap a case on their phone anyway, so it doesn't matter. On the top, we have a microphone and a SIM card tray that can also hold a micro SD card. Yes, this phone has expandable storage up to 1TB. I wish Samsung had this in all their phones. There's nothing on the left side, but on the right side we have the plastic power and volume buttons, which are very clicky. And along the bottom, there's a USB-C port, speaker, and two more mics. The A54 is IP67 dust and water resistant, not IP68, so it'll survive in water up to 1 meter for 30 minutes instead of 1.5 meters. Alright, one of the best things about this phone is that screen. It's a flat 6.4-inch, Full HD+, Super AMOLED display. Samsung makes one of the best displays in the market, so you get those saturated colors and inky blacks here. The display also has a 120Hz refresh rate, but the phone defaults to the standard 60Hz out of the box. Once you change it to adaptive, the screen will stay at 60Hz when you're on a static screen, but as soon as you do any swiping, it'll ramp up to 120. Similar priced phones only have a 60Hz screen. The brightness can also go up to 1000 nits. It's good for indoor use, but things may be hard to see when you're outdoors. The A54 has an optical in-display fingerprint reader. It works almost every time, but it's kinda slow compared to the ultrasonic fingerprint reader. The display is great and all, but the bezels are a little chunky, especially the chin. But once you're using the phone, you probably won't notice them. Other than that, this is one of the best displays in a mid-range smartphone. The Galaxy A54 is powered by the Exynos 1380, which is based on a 5nm chipset. It's almost equivalent to the Snapdragon 778G. Coming from the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 for Galaxy, I'm surprised this chip can keep up. I can scroll mindlessly through social media apps, watch YouTube videos, and play some games. I'm going to perform my unofficial speed test and see if there's a big difference. When I'm playing Wild Rift or Pokemon Unite, I don't notice any frames dropping, but background apps do need to reload from time to time. This is the base model with 128GB of UFS 3.1 storage and 6GB of LPDDR4X memory though, and Samsung stated this phone will support up to 4 years of software updates. Inside is a 5000mAh battery and it can last me almost 2 days before I need to charge it, but I don't do anything too intensive on this phone. When the battery gets low, the A54 can fast charge up to 25 watts. Unfortunately, there's no wireless charging or reverse wireless charging. The back of the phone has a similar camera layout to the Galaxy S23 and the S23 Plus, 3 individual camera rings. There's a 50MP wide, 12MP ultra wide, and a 5MP macro. There's also a 32MP selfie camera on the front. Just like any other smartphone, as long as you give it enough light, the photos look great. Samsung is known for their oversaturated colors, but you can always edit them in the Photos app. In low to moderate lighting, the photos look okay. There's not as much detail, especially with moving subjects. Here's some sample photos taken from the A54 and the S23 Ultra. For videos, it supports up to 4K 30fps. Again, videos look great in good light, but there's some noise in low light. And here are some videos taken from each phone. There's no telephoto camera, 8K video recording, or the controversial 100x space zoom. One of the great things about Samsung is all the extra features that they bake in their phones. The Galaxy A54 is running One UI 5.1, which is the same as the S23 lineup. So you get modes and routines, which can help you reduce distractions depending on what you're doing. Edge panels can be enabled with the handle to have easy access to your favorite apps. There's also a customizable always on display. I don't use it that much, but you can set different clock styles, colors, and images. The A54 also supports multitasking. You can have Chrome and Twitter in split view, Instagram in a pop-up window, and have a YouTube video in picture-in-picture. RAM Plus can use your storage as virtual memory for a maximum of 12GB. And let's not forget about themes. In the Galaxy Store, there's a wide range of themes you can download to change the entire look of the UI. Cheap phones are getting good. If you don't need any of the fancy features like a 1440p display, 1750 nits of brightness, super fast charging, or wireless charging, then the Galaxy A54 is a great mid-range phone. But if you want better performance and great cameras, then the Pixel 7a is right around the corner. What do you think about the A54? Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you'll be notified when I post new videos. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!